just came back home from the Los Angeles Times Book Festival. I'm still kind of tired. I left this morning, I think at 8:30, which is it's not that early, but it's Sunday. The LA Times Book Festival is every year. It's always Saturday and Sunday. I don't even know about Friday. I should know, but I don't. Where do I start? Saturday is our busiest day, and so I always skip it. I go on Sundays in the morning to the afternoon, and then I get out of there because it gets hot and it gets crowded, and I don't want to get sick or anything. This is the first year, although I enjoyed myself, it felt like a little bit underwhelming. Once I got there, I noticed that Octavia's bookshelf didn't have a tent, and that was a bummer. I wear my Octavia bookshelf tote with me. I'm having a monster right now. So if you hear me, if you hear that, I'm like, if I'm gonna get through this day, because I still have a little bit more errands to do, I'm gonna need a monster. So we got there. We had a lovely time. Octavia's bookshelf wasn't there. I do enjoy seeing like authors from afar. They have paid events where there's more intimate settings within the USC campus where people could see like author talks and stuff like that. I've never gone to any of those, so I just kind of enjoy walking around and like catch sightings of authors and stuff. But that didn't really happen this year. Additionally, like I have a couple of books on my anticipated reads list that I was looking out for, and one of them was translated literature. I think it's called Butter. It has a yellow cover, and I kept looking out for it, and no one had it. And there was another bookstore, I can't think of the name of it, that had a tent for the past couple of years, and they have a big one, but they didn't have what do you call it? They didn't have a tent. I didn't see it, and I was counting on that one to see if they had translated literature. So that was a little bit of a bummer to see. I mean, there's definitely variety, diversity, but maybe not as much as I would have liked. Oh, excuse me, I'm gonna sneeze. Yeah. All right. So what else? So yeah, so no anticipated reads. I let myself buy one book. I probably could have held off on it, but I bought it out of sentimental value, and that's A Place at the Nayarit. I've seen about this. It's not on my anticipated reads, so it definitely wasn't a part of my purchase plan this year. But I did get it because, like on my dad's side, some of my family originates from Nayarit, Mexico, and so this is about a restaurant in Los Angeles and how it became a community space, and so that's why I wanted to pick it up. I'm trying to remember. I think it was at the Skylight Books booth. I think that's where I got it from. Actually, I would know the answer if I looked in here because I have the receipt. Yeah, Skylight. And of course I gotta, you know what I should have done? Now I want to kick myself. I should have taken a bookmark from everyone. I just realized that because since I have that little take a book, leave a book that I placed at Damn Good Coffee, I could just, load up on bookmarkers. But I didn't even think about it till right now that I'm home. So on the back it says, in 1951, Doña Natalia Barraza opened the Nayarit, a Mexican restaurant in Echo Park, Los Angeles. With A Place at the Nayarit, historian Natalia Molina traces the life's work of her grandmother, remembered by all who knew her as Doña Natalia, a generous and extraordinarily capable woman. Doña Natalia immigrated alone from Mexico to Los Angeles, adopted 2 children, and ran a successful business. She also sponsored, housed, and employed dozens of other immigrants, encouraged them to lay claim to a city long characterized by anti-Latinx racism. Together, the employees and customers of the Nayarit maintain ties to their old homes while providing one another safety and support. Through research and vivid storytelling, Melina follows restaurant workers from the kitchen and the front of the house across borders and through the decades. So I very much look forward to reading this. This is like right up my alley. When? I don't know. Right above my adventure sign over here. See, this is a bad idea to do this, but right up there is a whole section of books that are largely about Mexico, and I'll be reading that at some point. Sorry, I'm trying to fix this. Hopefully you'll stay right there. So on the brighter side, my daughter picked up Myrtle Volume 2. She really likes this. I bought her the first volume for her birthday, and she really, really enjoyed it. They're just like puzzles that you solve, but they're also based around murder mysteries, and it's she seems to find it relaxing because they're really like short. You know, you have a list of suspects, and you have this little thing to help you fill in and figure out who is your top suspect. And there's a hint in the back, and there's also the answer in the back. So once you're done, you can kind of look up to see if you caught the culprit. But it's something that every once in a while I do with my daughter, but she's really into it. Like, she's really blasting through the first volume. And this one actually happens to be signed, so that was really cool. And then lastly, my daughter also got this, and I thought it was cute. It's Lord of the Rings. It's not so cute artwork. Yeah, but that's it. We didn't go wild this year. As I said, it was like enjoyable, a little bit underwhelming. I did see that Malik Books was there. I definitely swung by there. Again, there's like just specific books I was looking for that I didn't see. I did see, I think the actor's name is Brett Gelman. He was at a signing booth. I don't know if he has a book out, but if not, I'll put it up. And that was cool to see him. He's been in like Stranger Things and Fleabag, and so that was the only person of note that I noticed there. All right. But yeah, the food was good. Still overpriced as ever. That's another reason why I didn't go all out and was really just focusing on my anticipated reads rather than just grabbing books, because oh my goodness. And that's like the only tip I'd give you, which is advice that I didn't take for myself, is usually my daughter and I will like stuff our faces before we go, so we're not spending a bunch of money on food there. But we really just rolled out of bed, showed up, and by the time we got there we were hungry, so we both had a burrito, and then later on before we left we had sushi. So there's definitely plenty of options. They're just really pricey. Alright, hopefully you enjoy this segment, and if you have a local book festival that you would like me to know about, go ahead and put it down in the comments. I'd like to hear from you. And if you happen to attend the LA Times Book Festival, let me know how it went. I heard that Saturday was crazy, which is exactly why I usually don't go on a Saturday, because it's just the crowds are really like overwhelming for me. So love you lots, shop locally, and subscribe, like, comment below, all that stuff. All right, I'll talk to you later.